I'm only allowed to drink water, while Helen feeds herself only with the most expensive menu items.
So Helen's the only one eating expensive items?
Haven't you seen the receipt? Huh?
Trouble Busters!
This is so good. It's always nice to eat sushi with other people's treat. My name is Helen, and this lady, who's been eating sushi as if she's almost drinking it, is my mother-in-law, Samantha. She always brings me to this high-end sushi restaurant every week and expects me to pay for the whole check. This has been making me broke, and I don't know what to do. Hey, that part you wrote sushi expense right there. Why don't you write wedding gift? I don't want Heath to find out about it. Oh, hurry up.
I'm home.
Oh, welcome home, Heath. How was work at the TV station today? Welcome home.
Helen? What are you doing?
I'm recording all our expenses.
Oh, you're so diligent. Wait, what the heck is that $300 sushi expense?
Oh, that's when your mother... Oh! Huh? You know, Helen told me not to tell you, but whenever we go out to a high-end sushi restaurant, I'm only allowed to drink water, while Helen feeds herself only with the most expensive menu items.
Oh my God, really?
And she always makes me pay for the whole check.
So Helen's the only one eating expensive items?
Wait, hold on, that's not true. She only allows me to eat ginger, and she'd yell at me.
What?
Hold on, you have to listen to me. She's always so rude to me when you're not around. I would never do anything like that.
Helen, how could you do this to my mother? I'm so disappointed in you.
What?
I've always been happy to be your husband, but I had no idea.
Oh, Heath. How is this possible? Not only do I keep getting bullied by Samantha every day, but Heath wouldn't also believe what I want to tell him. I've been sucking it up all this time, but I can't take this anymore. Oh my God, really? Well then, I'm done keeping this to myself. I am not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! After what happened that day, I made sure Samantha didn't notice that I'd been up to getting proof and evidence regarding that social media message that I saw that day, so I can be ready for the sanction. Oh, it's always so nice to eat sushi with other people's money.
I'm home.
Oh, Heath.
Did she do it again?
That's right, she did it again. She only let me drink water. Oh.
Hey, Helen, why do you keep doing this to her?
Haven't you seen the receipt? Huh? You must have forgotten that I asked you last week. What did you ask him? I asked Heath to make sure he confirms the expense book. What?
Oh, I forgot.
That's what I thought. Here, you can take a look at it right now.
But why is it so important that I confirm this? Huh? Why are there 2 receipts every time you're at the sushi restaurant?
Huh? Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh my God! Mom, this only looks like you're eating all the expensive items. What's going on?
Everything you see there is what's going on.
What?
That's not true. Don't let her fool you. She must have made up those receipts.
What?
The last time I checked the expense books, I'm sure I saw with my own eyes that there's only been 1 receipt per each of our visits to the sushi restaurant. I made sure of that. The sushi restaurant helped me separate the receipts.
You asked the restaurant to do this for you?
That's right. But why would you do something like that? I couldn't let you keep saying that I'm the only one who's been eating the food. You're always the one eating all the expensive items, while I usually only eat egg, cucumber roll, and pickle roll. That's not true. You always eat... You know, I can't eat fish. Huh? I can't eat fish at all. What? You can't just come up with something like that.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen you eat fish.
Really? I told you before, but I guess you forgot. Huh?
But Mom, does this mean that these receipts are real?
Of course not. She even had to go out of her way to get these. I'm sure she made them after you realized what she's been up to.
But this only looks like a real receipt from the restaurant.
I'm sure she asked the restaurant to forge it for her. Oh, can't you just admit it at this point? Of course not. You're making me look as if I'm lying.
But both of you can't be telling the truth, and one of you has to be lying.
I'm the one telling the truth. You have to believe me. Look, Heath, don't you remember how I've been crying after all that Helen's done to me?
I do remember that, but
Oh, okay, fine. Let me prove it to you then. I'll show you how much Helen bullies me all the time. Huh? Hello, Michelle? Remember I told you about my son's wife who keeps bullying me? I want you to tell my son about it. What the? Don't tell me you've been telling your friends about this whole lie too. What did you just say? You're actually the one who's always been bullying. Did you just hear her? Yeah, I heard it loud and clear. She's as terrible as you told me, Samantha.
May I ask if it's true?
Huh?
I mean, the fact that Helen's been bullying my mother.
Oh, that's right, it's true. No, it's not. Samantha always tells me about how your wife always bullies her all the time. What?
Can you give me an example?
For example, cooking. Whenever you're not around, she'd make Samantha cook all the time and dumps the food away whenever it's not to her liking. No, Samantha is the one who does that to me.
Huh?
She would say that she doesn't like the way Samantha folds laundry, so she'd toss all the clean clothes into the laundry machine too. And that one too, she's the one who does that to me.
Huh?
And she would never recycle anything either. These are all about Samantha, not me. And…
Oh, Lord, I never even imagined that you would do this to my mother.
How could you still accuse me of these things? Heath, I've been keeping these things to myself all this time.
It's okay, Mom. I'll protect you from Helen.
Why wouldn't you believe what I say? Huh?
Oh my God, is this?
What is this? I didn't know you were taking a video. When was this? Were you trying to trick me? It's not like that. This
is from one of the shootings from my TV station.
What?
And I'm in charge of this show. It's a hidden camera for a prank that we did to a comedian.
What?
Helen, how do you even have this video? The shooting was only last week, so only the assistant director of the show would have this video.
And your assistant director was the one who reached out to me.
But why?
He noticed that the video captured me and your mother and felt that something was going on in that video. He said that he wouldn't broadcast it to the public since it looked like something was going on, but he was willing to provide the footage to me. But how does that guy even know who you and I are? How did he even recognize us?
That's probably because I showed him our family picture a couple times before.
Are you cheating on him? What? Helen, you must be cheating on my son with that assistant director. No, that's not true. That video happened to be placed in the restaurant when you and I happened to dine in. He said they'd usually cover up the faces in the video to ensure our privacy, but he happened to notice the two of us before covering our faces up, and that was why he decided to reach out to me. But how does he have your contact information? It's only because you guys are cheating, right? That's not true. My contact information is listed as Heath's emergency contact information, and that's how he found my number. Oh, I wonder if that's true.
Well, the assistant director is already married, and he's known to be a loving husband to his wife, so I don't think that's possible.
Don't let her fool you, Heath.
Huh?
This is between a man and a woman. There is no way nothing is going on between the two of them. You're so gullible. That's why she thinks she can cheat on you like this.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, you can't keep trusting her like this. Fine then. Huh? I have no hesitation at this point. Helen? Just follow me, both of you. Yes, ma'am.
What's going on now?
Time for retaliation. That's what's going on. Retaliation? Sir, go ahead and tell them. Huh?
The video that Helen has likely presented to you is a raw video that hasn't been edited yet. As a professional assistant director, you have my word for that.
Really? And now the comedians have something to say too. I have never seen a mother-in-law treat her wife's son so poorly, and I was so shocked. I wanted to help her out, but we weren't sure how we could be of help, especially since we were just strangers. And that's why we wanted to do anything we could to help her, especially since we ended up looking the other way that night. We can be the witnesses of Heath's mother bullying his wife. We promise, this is the truth. What the? Oh, we don't need you guys saying these things. You're just some strangers. Besides, you just happen to be around in this restaurant. You have no idea what's going on. So now, chef. Huh?
You've always been bullying Helen all the time. Does it make you feel like you're having fun bullying your son's wife?
Huh? Well, I wasn't really trying to bully her or anything.
So what exactly were you trying to do then? Explain to me so I'd have a better understanding.
Hey, Helen. Yes? What the heck is this? Was the chef always like this? Yes, he was. He's always been watching you like a sniper who has control over your life in the darkness. You didn't realize, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me? Why would I tell you? It turned out that the chef had always felt the way I felt too. Stop being so freaky. Besides, why would the chef do this to me? I am a regular customer at this restaurant. I am here every week.
Who do you think you are, lady?
It sounds like you're forgetting something very important. Huh? If you did something bad, you need to say S-O-R-R-Y. Why would I ever have to apologize to you?
Helen, I'm sorry.
Huh?
I've only kept listening to my mother and haven't really listened to your side of the story. I accused you of bullying her. You shouldn't have ended up needing everyone here to support you. If only I had supported you as your husband. I'm such a terrible husband to you, and I'm so sorry.
Oh, Heath.
I'm willing to take responsibility for everything that's happened. If you want, I'll even accept it if this comes down to filing a divorce. But then, please let me protect you as your husband, even if this might be the first and last chance I got.
So, do you understand me now?
Yes, I know I'm too late for this, but I do. But I really understand who I should be upset with.
Oh, God. Why is everyone looking at me like that? I didn't do anything bad.
How shameless are you?
How are you going to justify yourself for letting someone down like this?
That's not what I'm trying to say. In that case, shouldn't you be apologizing first and foremost for what you've done? But this wasn't my fault. I was told to do all of this by Helen. What? Oh, I didn't want to do this, you know. But she told me that she'd bully me even more if I didn't act like a bad mother-in-law who bullies her when we're in front of others. I really didn't want to do any of this. Oh. Is this?
Oh, please, don't mind her.
She's just...
Fake crying.
Huh. What the heck? Oh, you're not supposed to tell them, you annoying little brat. How could you call your son a brat? I know that you guys are just ganging up with Helen to go against me to begin with. I've had enough of this game. There is no way for me to win.
Hey, Samantha, why are you in such a rush?
Oh, honey, why are you here?
I think you know why I'm here.
Huh?
I've been outside this entire time from the moment you walked into this restaurant.
What? Why didn't you come inside to help me out then?
Why would I help you? You don't even care to apologize to Helen, and you're trying to run away from this scene. What happened to your ethical values, huh?
But why do I have to be treated like the bad guy here?
Huh?
I'm the mother-in-law. I'm supposed to have power over Helen, who's inferior in our family.
What do you mean by that?
This means that I get to do whatever I want to her just because I'm her mother-in-law. No way, that's not how it goes. Besides, it was the two of us, Helen and I, eating at this restaurant. It doesn't matter who ate how much of which item because it all means that both of us ate sushi together. Why are you guys making such a big deal about this to begin with? But this was because you started telling Heath that you only get to drink water and that I wouldn't let you eat anything. Let me remind you that I've been struggling to stay low on all other expenses because of how much sushi you've been eating. No, it's not my fault. You just suck at keeping your expenses low because you suck as a wife. What? And everyone watching this show, make sure you don't end up becoming a wife like her when you grow up.
Okay then. Yup. Mom, I'm disowning our relationship.
Huh?
And I'm filing a divorce from you.
What?
And I refuse service to you moving forward.
What? You can't do that. Is this because I haven't been paying my portion of the bill to Helen every time we ate sushi?
That's not it.
Oh, are you willing to pay it?
Helen,
If you're willing to pay it, maybe I'll refrain from doing other things that I plan to do against you.
Oh, really? Well, of course I'll pay for it if that's what you're thinking.
You're going to pay!
Huh? Oh, wait, that's not exactly what I…
If you're okay with public exposure, your pay will be a bit higher.
What?
That video from earlier, if you're okay being exposed to the public.
I'll take that pay and call it even.
Well then.
Do it! I mean, as long as I'm willing to expose myself to the public, everything that happened here will be forgotten, right? Just do it then.
I guess the deal is sealed.
All right, now look who gets to smile at the very end. Ha ha!
Of course, the villain never wins at the end. The video of Samantha bullying her son's wife was broadcast all over the nation the following day. There had been a lot of people who had opinions about her, and I heard she can't even go out in the sun anymore. As for Heath, he made sure he gave me the deepest apologies he could have ever given me. He's willing to make this right between him and I, no matter what it takes, and he agreed to take care of things inside the house for a little while. Since I have some extra time on my hands, thanks to Heath's gesture, I started to plant some flowers in my garden as a new hobby. I'm still figuring things out with this new hobby, but at least I still have enough time before I welcome a new family member into this world with a beautiful garden. Troublebusters!